It's time to dish with D. That's me. It's time for another subject that I love. And I've been doing these on different things every week. And this week it is protein powder, protein drinks, protein bars, and why I like them and why I incorporate them into my recipes, into my life. This is by no way saying you need to do this. This is just why I do it. And people ask, why did you add that? Why do you do this? And this is a simple fact. Amps up the protein in your recipe, in your breakfast. It's just a way to it helps keep me fuller. That's not a word, fuller. It's just a way to, protein is one of the things that I tell people that are hungry. You have to eat more protein. Does it have to be this stuff? No. You could eat things that are high in protein like eggs, cottage cheese, stuff like that you definitely could use. But think about it. All your athletes, people who work out, this is where this stuff came from. This didn't come from the Weight Watchers community. This came from people who work out. And why? Because when you exercise on a regular basis, you need to feed your muscles this amount of protein. There's scientific facts. That's what, think about it. These are why these things are around. These were around for people who work out, not for us. We just found them low in point. So we figured, ooh, they're low in point. I'm going to have it. That's where they came into the WW community. But if you're a person that I don't consider myself a person that I guess I do. I do it at Leslie, Monday through Friday, 20 minutes. That's excessive for me. If you don't know me that well, it's excessive. So I like to up my protein. It helps with your muscles and all that. Think about why do they use it? Why do the people go to the gyms take protein? There's a reason for it. So that is, why, one reason why I do it. Another reason is it bulks up my recipes without bulking up the points. I could put a cup of this, a scoop, in my recipe. This is the chocolate. This only adds 2 points. In a recipe, that's not a lot of points at all because it's spread over how many servings. And there's how many grams of protein? Let's look. 20 grams in one scoop. Now, I went and figured out my protein because you have to times 0.36 against how much you weigh. And that's how much protein you should have. So I should technically have 56.16 grams of protein a day. Now, if I looked online and it said an active person my age losing weight should have between 80 and 135 grams of protein. That's a lot of protein. And am I going to be eating chicken and eggs all day? No. I want something quick, something delicious. Like sometimes for a snack, I will grab one of these and drink it. It's 2 points. That's nothing. But let me tell you something. If you want a snack that's delicious and satiating, I love these, but I know some people, their stomachs can't take it. And I get that. And I'm not here to tell you to take it. I'm just telling you why I take it. And like bars, there your girl loves her bars. These barbells I get at Trader Joe's are really good. I've gotten these at Costco. These are really good. These have, 21 grams of protein per bar. And they're good. They're 4 points. These are the peanut butter chocolate. They're my favorite. That's a lot of protein. So, yeah, you definitely should be having your diet should be rich in protein. Absolutely. You should be having your lean meats and your dairies, and they'll give you protein as well. But are they going to give you enough? Probably not. They're not going to give you this much. So this is why I put them in my recipes, as well as, like I said, if I remember to link them, I have a hard time remembering that. I will link them. The few that I've made like a pumpkin oatmeal bar that has this. There's a few different things that I've put the chocolate in. I can't off the top of my head remember because there's so many recipes. So little time. But these, the liquid premier, you actually could use the powdered as well. In your overnight oats is the bomb diggity. Now I only use half a container for 1 point, and I use non-fat Greek yogurt because it's high in protein. So I am protein on protein, and oats have a little bit of protein. So protein on protein on protein. So, and these keep me full from breakfast to lunch. I don't need a snack in the middle of the morning because these keep me satiated. And I have to say that cinnamon roll is my personal favorite. They just came out with chocolate peanut butter cup. I know, I'm a little bit obsessed. I mean, and these are really good. They make it, you feel like you're being a little bit naughty having this, I will say. And sometimes, like, I've gotten ones where I didn't like them. Like the vanilla, I like to use in lattes. A matcha latte is very good with this. Now, people use it in their coffee as creamer. This whole container is 2 points. You can take this probably all week for coffee, and it's only 2 points. You have amped up your a little bit of protein in your coffee, and you didn't cost you any points. I mean, I know people are really big with their creamers, and those creamers are high in points. I get that. I don't drink coffee, but I totally get when it's something that you love and you want to keep in your life. And there's certain things that I'm not willing to give up, and I get that. I'm not willing to give up cake. We've had this conversation many times. I am not willing to give up cake. And you see all the mug cakes I have on the channel, all the mini cakes I have on the channel. I like cake, and I've found a way to make them light. Some of them have protein and some of them don't. Like I said, you don't have to use the brands. If you happen to have a different brand that you'd have, use it. I used to use the Weight Watchers smoothie mix. That's where I got a couple of the recipes from, and we had from years ago. It used the smoothie mix. So I subbed out the powdered smoothie for the protein powder. It works. It works. And again, like I said, you don't have to use it. If you see a recipe that I have protein powder, you just leave it out. You don't have to use it. But I just happen to just choose that. And like I said, if you're watching this video, I think you're on the cusp of wanting to know more about protein powders and protein drinks and protein bars. I mean, these are great snacks. These are 5 points. These are, let's bring one out and show you, 4 points. This is a big bar for 4 points. This is like soft. It tastes like a Reese peanut butter cup. In my mind, it does anyway. So that's all that's important. It's soft and just like, it tastes like I'm having something naughty, and I'm not. It's good for your body. Like I said, if you're one that works out, these are what you need to be in your arsenal. You need to have protein. Your muscles need it. Your body needs it. And that is, like I said, athletes have it for a reason. And sometimes if you get a flavor, like, do you ever get, I try to get the cases until I know I like the flavor, because you're gonna know the case of flavor you don't like. But I do buy them in 4-packs at Walmart, and this is Premier, but they have their Equate brand, which is just as good. So I definitely recommend the Walmart Equate brand. It's delicious. And you can sub this out for milk, like in your baked goods, your cheesecakes, anywhere that calls for milk or dairy. I put this in. Number one, sometimes I might not have the milk on hand, and this is a small container. Did you ever buy a milk that you didn't finish? These are come in handy for that. I had a peach one I didn't care for. The peach, didn't like it. But I put it with my Kodiak flapjack mix, and it was delicious. So there you go. I try not to waste anything. I try to find a way to, there's got to be a way to fix it. You know, I'm a firm believer in not everything is sunk. There's got to be a way I could fix this or use this in something that I like. So I definitely recommend pancakes and waffles and mini pancake bites with your protein mix. Like, I know the Kodiak calls for water, but I always sub out protein mix, liquid, or unsweetened cashew milk. Adds no points and bulks it up, because we want to stay full and satiated. So yeah, I do believe there is another product that I have. I was just gifted this from a lovely subscriber. It is PB Fit. It is like powdered peanut butter, but it has more protein in it. 2 more grams of protein than regular powdered peanut butter. But it does come at a cost for an extra point. So a serving is 2 points versus 1 point. It's still better than traditional peanut butter, because peanut butter is 3 points. And a lot of people will say, Denise, powdered peanut butter is not peanut butter. Well, I'm not sure about PB Fit, but powdered peanut butter is peanut butter. It's just the fat has been sucked out. So it is made from peanuts. So I always say that. Don't think you're eating like fake stuff, because this stuff is peanuts. Let's see this. I'm not sure about this one, because I've never seen this before. I don't have much experience with this. But I was interested to try it. I was so thankful that she sent this. So I'm like, it's organic. So we are organic fans. Peanut butter powder, all natural, gluten-free protein. Protein in this plan is key. If you're on since Freestyle, they amped up the protein and felt that more protein it was helping people lose weight. higher the protein, low saturated fat, low sugar is the way to go. So I try to incorporate little things like this into recipes, and then you'll see that's why I do it. And sometimes, like this with the chocolate, you want to amp up the chocolate taste with extra chocolate protein, because sometimes, you know, it's always good. A little bit of chocolate, more chocolate never hurt anybody. But that is my quick why I use these products in recipes and why I drink them. But I do understand that people do have problems with their, you know, stomachs and stuff. So yeah, if you do, there's nothing you can do about it. I can't fix that as much as I'd like to. Yes, I have a cast iron stomach, unfortunately. I kind of, if I knew I had something that did that, I would be buying it. That's a whole other video. But I thank you for joining me for my Protein 101. I didn't talk about Built Bars, did I? But I don't have any in front of me. But yeah, Built Bars are another one. I do have them right here. It's another bar. And they have, how many grams? 15 grams of protein in them. These are the dark chocolate cookie dough. They're 5 points. They have cookie dough pieces. And I will say that they do taste like cookie dough. Shock of all shocks. I was actually duly impressed. And if you're interested in Built Bar, I do have a code down below, but this is not what this is about. But if you're interested, they always have specials, so I always say, wait for the special. Because 10% is great, but sometimes they have a 20% and then an extra 10%, so I always say wait for the specials. And if you're not a part of my Facebook group, that's where you get all the intel on everything. I highly recommend that you join that. That is Dish with D's crew. Description box below. Come join us. We're a great community. It's Dish with D 24/7. But that is it today. I am going to go upload this, and I hope you enjoyed it. There's a reason why I was going to upload this, but I forgot something else I was going to say. I don't remember. I have short-term memory issues. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoy these, give them a thumbs up and leave me a comment. That helps my channel. It really does. And with what I'm going through with this dog, I need all the help I can get. Thanks for all you do. Remember, you're only one meal away from being back on track. Amp up your protein, people. Does a body good, especially if you're working out. You know, yeah, you're burning all those calories. You need protein. It's just a scientific fact. Have a great day. We will dish another day, folks.